Hi guys, welcome to my channel. You're welcome to my channel. My name is Blessing Money, and you're welcome to Well in the Well. If you have not subscribed, what did I do to you? Sham Johnny, are we fighting? Answer. Are we? Please click the subscribe button. No. Okay, I was only joking. Please click on the subscribe button. Now beg and beg. I know the shakara. Thank you for doing that. I just saw you click that button. Don't forget to click on the like button. Share this video with your friend. Fun together. Join the blessed families. Okay. You give me wonderful love. That's the kind of love that I found me. You give me wonderful minds. Eh, 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 eh. Kima, eh. You give me wonderful love. You give me wonderful love. Thank you, Pastor. Hello. How's everybody? How is you? How you doing? What's popping? What's popping? Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Blessing Omoni. Omoni. You understand? You're welcome to my channel, Well in the Well. So my videos are shot at over Tasmania in Australia. Yeah, that's Australia. If you have not watched my Australian slang video, just click on that information sign up here and watch that video and have some time laughing. You know what I mean? So today we are back to the normal. Sit and talk. The last time I made a video on the challenges that international students face here in Australia, and today I'm going to be talking about benefits international students enjoy in Australia. There is no upside without downside. So we have talked about the low. Now it's time to talk about the high. All those popping places that we see on Instagram. It's time to talk about what are the benefits that I have probably personally enjoyed living in Australia. Yeah, Australia, like I said, is an amazing country, and if you haven't watched my challenges video, I would suggest that you watch that so that you can understand the benefits. You understand that? Okay, so you know I got to look at my. Okay, so number one thing that I've learned or that I've benefited living in Australia as an international student is appreciating diversity. There is beauty in diversity, and if you do not experience it, you will not appreciate it. We have people, like I stated in my challenges, it's a multicultural society, and even though it has its downside, the upside to it is the fact that you get to learn from other people's culture. You get to understand the way they do things, their way of life, what they appreciate, what their cultural values are. You learn to appreciate people for who they are, and that in a lot of ways have changed my mentality on how I perceive people or how I, understand people's opinion, because I've been able to understand that if you do not give diversity a chance, if you don't listen to other people's culture, if you don't, mingle with other people, you will always think that yours is the best way of doing things. So diversity is beautiful. And one core value of Australia is teamwork. Whether you're working in an organization, whether you're a student in school, it's important that you have a very good and excellent team spirit. Did I just say good and excellent? I mean, it's very important that you have an excellent team spirit, because that's the only way you can progress. So Australia appreciates diversity a lot. They appreciate inclusion. They have a lot of anti-discriminatory policy in their workplaces and in the society as a whole. So everyone is treated as a priority in Australia. So that's number one goal. It has made me love and appreciate diversity. Australian population, like I said. So while I was in uni, I made a lot of friends from different nationalities, like Chinese, Indian, Bangladeshi. Okay, let me just say the Asians as a whole. I made friends from other African countries like Tanzania, Mozambique. I had friends from Oman. Yeah, I had friends from Oman. And I made friends from Saudi Arabia. I made friends from different part of the world, and I would not have been able to enjoy and experience all these beautiful people if I had not, you know, probably studied here in Australia. I might have probably not had the chance to meet different category of people at different spaces. You understand? So number two is unlimited adventure. I told you, Australia is an islandic continent. So right now, I am in my element. When I say Australia is full of plenty amazing adventure, you see roos everywhere. What do I mean by roos? Kangaroo. Yeah, so Australia is beautiful, has so many amazing places. From you walking down the Sydney, what's the name of that Sydney bridge again? Sorry, guys. Me moving down the Sydney Harbour Bridge, from you hiking at Blue Mountains, from you visiting the Three Sisters at Blue Mountain, the Runga Zoo, seeing all different kind of animals, including the ones that they stole from Africa. I wasn't the one who said that. Please don't go and quote me. I did not say that they stole. I'm just, goofing around. So different to the snorkel in the Great Barrier Reef in Melbourne. So many places that you can actually visit in Australia. And Australia is a very busy place, to be honest, very, very busy. Everyone is busy, even to call your friend, eh? You will not remember. Because by the time you remember that, I have not checked on my friend today, the day I've go. The day is gone. Everyone claims to be busy, but in life, it's natural that you make time for things that are important to you, but at the same time, do not get carried away in the pleasure of trying to make money and earn a living, forgetting to take care of yourself. So I recommend that you experience, you become adventurous, you go for hiking, you go for bowling, you go for whichever social way you want to have it. I'm not a club person, so you had to me mention party or clubbing, but there are so many activities ranging from natural to home shed or going to have barbie in your friend's place. That's barbecue. Yeah, that way you get to meet other people. Hosting a barbie in your house is another form of having fun, because we get so carried away with different activities. So Australia has made me to appreciate that there is more to life than just living, working, and studying. There's more to explore in the natural world, and that's when we start traveling the world like that, you feel me? You got it, you got it. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. The next thing, or the next point I'll be making, is the fact that I've learned to be able to challenge, let me use that word, authority bias. Like Australia has a low power distance, and if you do not, okay, I don't know how I'm going to explain that, but when you talk about power distance, talk about power distance. Power distance is part of jet offside or jet offside cultural dimension. It is used to measure cultural values in different nations. Australia as a country ranks low in terms of power distance. And what is the aim of power distance? Power distance aims to measure how culture views the power relationship between people. That is, how does the high and mighty treat the low and lowly? If that makes sense. So what I'm saying is cultural power distance measures the distance between the rich and the poor, as well as the powerful and the less powerful. Australia has a very low power distance in the sense that you can question authority. You have free access or easy access to talk to someone who is your superior. There is no boundary of yes sir, yes ma. You call everybody mate. Everybody's your mate, including your grandpa. It's your mate. You understand? Your mate. So that freedom of expression, that freedom of you being able to express your dissatisfaction, that is a very good thing that I have learned, and it has enabled me to shift away from the authority bias. The fact that you're older than me, the fact that you are my boss, does not mean that you would always do things right. I have the power or the right to make my contribution. I have that liberty to express how I feel about a particular thing. And if for no reason, this is part of a great problem from where I come from. But we ain't gonna talk about that, okay? This is not Nigeria talk, as I was saying. As I was saying, guys. So low power distance is an important value that I've learned in Australia that has helped me to understand that everyone has a fair share of opinion. Everyone is reasonable in their own way. Everyone, you appreciate. Oh, spirit of H hasn't. You appreciate the fact that that everyone is opinionated. Let me just use that word, and that in its own way is a very great way of you seeing other people, appreciating people for just for who they are and not for what you think they are. Let me put it that way. So another thing, and the most important thing that I have learned or that I have benefited living in Australia is independence. You see, the journey of adulthood is not a joke. It's not a joke. You understand what I'm saying? Let me sit down properly because it's a very important. You shut up there. It's a very important factor. Independent. It has taught me independent and self-reliant. You see, when I was in Nigeria, it's not to do with time, but let me just tell you this. I am the first child of my parents, and just in case you don't know, you're just watching this video for the first time. I am the firstborn, and I am a Nigerian. I learned to always act when I need something, and which is a very good thing. I love my parents more than anything, but living in Australia has made me so much appreciate them for the sacrifices that they made for myself and my sibling. Oh boy, it's not easy to take responsibility. Like it is a great deal that I had to learn in the best way. It was easy for me to learn it that way because I've always had the independent mind to do things on my own, to fend for myself and not bug other people with my own problem. It has always been a part of me. But Australia made me appreciate the fact that I have bills to pay, I have responsibility to take care of, I have the bills are always coming in. There is no full stop. There is no pause. There is no I am coming. As you are working, just in the moment you think that I have saved money for some things, so that's how they just bring one electricity bill, or you go and jump red light. You chop red fine with that. Especially when you're in Sydney, they just bring you $400 for jumping red light. Oh boy, it's not like that alone. No, you will lose the merit point again. So many things, my brother. So Australia has made me understand that the game of adulthood is a scam. I want to grow up. I want to grow up. It's not a joke. It's not a joking stuff. It's a serious matter. So I've learned to take responsibility for my actions. I've learned to take responsibility for what is my business and not blame anyone for it. So if you do not call me and I do not call you, why should I be blaming you for not calling me? I should take responsibility. If I need to talk to you, then I call you. It made me understand that I am self-sufficient to do and to achieve what I aim to achieve. That's another benefit I've learned in Australia. Another benefit I've learned in one more thing on independence. Australia has a high individualism index in the culture in their cultural dimensional values or in their cultural values, and what this simply means is also part of jet of style values. Excuse me. And what it means is the fact that they tend to care for themselves first. Like you are on your own, individualism, you are on your own. Compared to me coming from a country where it's more okay. Compared to me coming from a very collective society like Nigeria, where you are even at the age of 30, some people it's not their intention, are still heavily reliant on other people. I know it's not their wish, but that's the situation. But Australia teaches you at the age of 16, 17, 18, you're already paying your bills by yourself. At 18, you're already telling your mother, in fact, 16, you're already telling your mom that, or your parent that, look, I cannot be paying rent. I'm going to go and look for a house elsewhere. I don't support that anyways. I'm not trying to, but that's a story for another day. What I'm just saying is, at a very young age, you learn to start fending for yourself, which is a very great criteria when you look at it in the other end. But bear in mind that this has also affected a lot of people mentally because the responsibility of being an adult, I mean a young adult, is not a joke. It comes with so many baggages, so many problems that you have to bear Because as you're thinking that you're getting there, you have your academic problem, you have your relationship issue, you have your spiritual problem, you have your physical drama, everything is just turning on your own, jamming each other, and you're there trying to figure out how do I solve my problem. And just as you think that you're bulwark or you're escaping one, yeah, to be for me, you're entering another one. So you can make some people go mental. But another benefit of living in Australia is the fact that it presents you with a high quality of life. As I stated in the challenges, it has a high cost of living. At the same time, quality of life is at par with it. So that means that you're paying so much for something, but you're getting value for it. You pay so much for tax, you get value for it. In terms of the healthcare system, the infrastructures, everything is amazing. Australia, Melbourne and Sydney in particular, took second and third place. Melbourne was second, Sydney was third, respectively in the world 10 most livable city. So out of 10 most livable city, Melbourne and Sydney ranked second and third, which I think that they merit because Australia is has a very the security in Australia is really good. Yeah, God is the ultimate security, but at the same time security of life is here, security of property is safe, the lifestyle people live, like it's a lot of difference compared to where me I am coming from. So when I talk about the benefit, I'm talking from my own personal point of view. And so I have been able to give you 5 benefits that I have learned or I have gained from living in Australia, and I see them as the upside of living in Australia for me. They're definitely a ton. There are definitely a lot more benefits, but for these 5 points are the points that I just wanted to share with you guys. And probably when I'm able to compile the next list, we'll talk about more benefits again. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it. If you should support me, like you can be friends on social media. My Instagram handle is Odo@Joke. And don't forget to click the subscribe button. Why are you doing like this? You come and watch my video and you not subscribe. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Support me. Please click the unsubscribe button, share with your friends, and I can be a lot of fun then. Just tell me what you want to see in this video. So this video is just to, blah, blah, blah. So guys, see you next time in my next video. I hope you know that I love you. And remember that the Bible verse that I love. Come to me, all you that are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. So just in case you have 1 or 2 things that is bothering your heart, do not forget to take it to God in prayer. Make your request known with thanksgiving, and I assure you that God will do it for you. Remember that it is well in the well of your life, so far God is there. Have a blessed week. I love you all. Bye.